Audi A4 Allroad Quattro. While the Allroad may not be a hardcore off-roader, as competent all-weather transportation, it hits the mark. Plus, we really like wagons, and with a maximum of 58.5 cubic feet of cargo space, the Allroad meets the needs of most buyers. A 252 horsepower turbo 2.0-liter 4 teams with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, all-wheel drive is standard. It's a fine highway cruiser and easily tackles country roads thanks to its off-road mode. And it's far more fun to drive than a comparably priced crossover. 2017 Audi A4 Allroad. When the previous generation Audi Allroad replaced the A4 Avant in the US model range for the 2013 model year, sales increased by 50%. Yes, hardcore Audi aficionados went ballistic about the lack of a regular A4 wagon, or A4 Avant in Audi speak, but understand that a regular station wagon isn't what the American car-buying public purchases. While many people, including us, would prefer the lower, sportier wagon it offers in Europe, Audi is also in the business of selling vehicles and making profit. So, when the newest, B9 Generation A4 range launched earlier this year, it was an easy decision for U.S. product manager Anthony Garbaz to skip the regular wagon and go right for the Allroad, now carrying the A4 moniker as well. This Allroad follows the formula that brought two predecessors, the A6 Allroad and the B8 Generation A4-based Allroad to our shores: lift a wagon, install permanent roof rails, and slap on some chunky body cladding. That's oversimplifying the task but isn't completely off base. The modest 1.3-inch lift comes from both longer springs and dampers, 0.9-inch, and slightly taller all-season Continental Pro Contact TX radials, 0.4-inch. The roof rails are aluminum and stout enough that they might serve as tow hooks. The cladding adds no width to that of a standard A4, even if it looks as if it does. Even better, the add-ons aren't just raw plastic. Garbaz, with a hint of pride in his voice, confirms that the two-tone Allroad's tack-on bits are painted matte black, an expensive process, we're told. Those who hate the two-tone look can get the plastic painted to match the body color for $1,575. The monotone option itself costs $1,000 but is offered only with metallic paints that add another $575 to the sticker. Quattro goes ultra. The only other attribute that makes this Allroad special is its new all-wheel drive system, marketed as Quattro with Ultra technology. The Ultra business of this system dumps a center differential for a pair of clutches, one at each end of the rear axle's drive shaft. Under most conditions, the Allroad functions as a front driver for a slight bump inefficiency. Not spinning the drive shaft saves precious drops of fuel, and said shaft can be re-engaged in as little as 0.2 seconds. While it is an understandable step toward meeting CAFE regulations, we also see it as a heretical departure from the traditional all-wheel drive Quattro canon. Expect the system to appear in other Audis, although all S and RS models will continue to use centered differentials. Except for the new all-wheel drive system, the powertrain is a direct carryover from the A4. A 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 with cam facers and variable exhaust valve lift makes 252 horsepower and 273 pounds-to-foot of torque. Ratios are swapped via a dual-clutch automatic with paddle shifters for manual gear changes, if that's your thing. The 7 forward ratios are identical to those in the A4, but a shorter final drive ratio, 4.41:1 versus 4.23:1. Combats the resistance of taller tires and the claimed £199 penalty for the wagon bodywork. The A4 Allroad is more than capable of keeping up with the briskest traffic, and we expect it to return a launch control-assisted 0 to 60 mph time in the mid-5-second range. A+ accommodations. Those familiar with Audi's most recent interiors will feel comfortable in the Allroad. Solid black is available, but the two-tone interiors are especially rich in appearance and feel. In the $44,950 premium trim model, analog gauges fill the binnacle behind a pleasant and well-contoured steering wheel. Those who want the 12.3-inch, Full-color virtual cockpit with its configurable gauges and driver-oriented screen will have to select the Premium Plus trim, $3,000, and its technology package, $3,250, which also includes navigation, an 8.3-inch center screen, and blind spot monitoring. Other Premium Plus upgrades include a 19-speaker, 755